hi guys, back with another video. I'm going to be showing you how to make a cube inside of After Effects with element or without elements. So what you first want to do is you want to import your clip or your picture. I'm just going to use a picture for this one. You want to drag that onto the clip, drag that onto the timeline, sorry. You want to pre-compose it. Make sure it's on the move all attributes option. You want to double click into here, into composition settings, and change this to 1080 by 1080. Then you want to transform fit to comp height, position it, do whatever you want. You can add effects if you want, but I'm not going to on this. Then you want to make a new solid layer. You want to type in element, I cannot spell, so drag that on. You want to go into custom layers, custom texture maps, and add Anthony. Well, whatever your pre-comp is, you can rename it. I'm just going to name it Anthony, like that. You can click that arrow so you can't see it anymore. Then you can go into scene setup. You want to create a cube, and then you can round the corners as much as you like into, well, I mean, I wouldn't do that.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Basically, you create your cube, and then you set that. I just set it to 0.01. Oh, obviously that's not working. 0.01, and then it's a little bit rounded, but not too much. Then you want to go into box model, click down on the arrow here, default, and set diffuse to custom layer 1 where your thing is. If you don't see the picture there, it's not the end of the world, because when you actually press OK, it should just be in there anyway. Then you want to hide this one. Then you can create, don't scale it up there. You want to go into world transform. Want to keyframe this. You can do a position if you want, but I'm not going to do position on this one. Press U on your keyboard to see the keyframes. So I'm just going to zoom in a little bit more. Go a little bit past there. Make another keyframe. Make it a bit bigger. Use a start. Change that to 0. Add a smooth zoom out. Smooth zoom in. Sorry. Make sure to add motion blur, and if you don't see that, click on toggle switches / modes and get it onto this one. Then you want to smooth, and then you want to go into 30 seconds, and you want to rotate it. Just turn it upside down so it's -90. We'll use this smooth graph that I've got here. If you don't have flow, you can just go into the graphs and remake these like this. If you look on here, just do that. And for this one, you can just do that. I might change it to this graph on this one, so this one. And so it's like this. Just make sure it's like that in graph editor, which is here. And then what you can do, bring Y1 to here and just bring that. Oh no, that's the wrong one. The rotations are messed up on here, but then just change that to 90 or -90 or whatever you want, and add that same graph, this one, graph editor. Let me easy ease them first and then do it. So if to easy ease, you can just keyframe assist, right click keyframe assistant, easy ease, or you can just click F9. So let them click F9. That's personally what I do, and then just there you go. That's a pretty smooth cube in Element, and you can also add like rays and stuff like that. if you want. And just make the raise length quite a lot, like that. And then add S-Glow as well. You need the Sapphire plugin for this, but I'm just going to put this above there. There we are, and then the other way of making a cube. So you want to keep your pre-composition here to make it 1080 by 1080, like I showed you at the start of the video. But then you want to create. Actually, no. You want to duplicate the layer 5 times, so there's 6 layers. Six sides on a cube. Then you want to change the anchor point. Wait, you want to make them all 3D. Press A on your keyboard to get anchor point up. On the bottom 3, you want to change it to -540. And then on the top 3, you want to change it to 540. Then what you want to do is leave the top. Then you want to go into custom view 1. On the top one you leave it, and this one you press R on your keyboard to get rotation, change to 90, and R on here, change X to 90. And then same on these two, so X to 90 and Y to 90. There you go, you've got your cube, but as you can see you can't really move it here because it will just like move the one layer. So you want to go back into active camera and you want to create a null. So null object, bring that to the top, make sure it's 3D. I'd enable motion blur on all layers as well. You want to hold shift, click on the bottom, hold shift, click on the top layer here, and parent it to null 1 by pressing this like twirly thing there. But then what you want to do after that is you can do similar animation, just change this to 0 here. Sorry about my dog barking in the background. Change that to about there. Add the first graph that we have, so graph editor is like this. Yeah, I'm sorry if you can hear that. Let me just extend those keyframes. Oh my god. Sorry about that. But extend these out. And then just, god lord. And then go to there. So loud. Change that to about 90. Move this key, extend it a little bit. Move this key from here. Do that. Make that 90 as well. Then, actually, I'm going to change this one to -90 so it moves backwards. Then you can just add the same graph like this. Make sure it's like that. And then on this one, do the same. Easy, and add that. Oh, I've added the wrong rotation here. Let me fix that. Add Z rotation instead. And change that here to 90. And there we go. Add that same graph. Easy. And there you go. That is pretty much it. But obviously, again, you can add S-Glow and S-Rays. Personally, I reckon Element is the better way. Oh, wait. I need to add it after. My bad. Let's pre-compose it all. S-Rays. Add S-Glow. Let me just put the S-Glow on top. And yeah, extend these raise lengths so it's like that. It's very bright. Let me turn the brightness down here. There we go. And you can also add RSMB, which will make it even smoother. I'm just gonna personally keep it at this. If you want your motion blur to be as smooth as possible, I'd suggest going to composition settings, advanced, and changing shutter angle to 400 and this to, basically just copy my settings here and press OK. There you go, that's pretty much it. But These rays look awful, but yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. If you can get element, I'd use element, but if you can't, this still works very well too. But yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button, and if it helped, please subscribe, and I will bring out more tutorials in the future. But yeah, bye bye.